Hello guys, just going to do a quick audio test. Hello guys, welcome to, well, not the stream we thought we were going to have today. I was planning on doing Microsoft Flight Simulator, but last night apparently On Air Company had a sort of server breakdown, like I think it was the disk storage of the developers went broken. It basically broke, I think. I'm trying to get, yeah, here you go, a disk corruption, which led to a server crash. That is taken from their Discord. So, since last night, there has been no on-air company, so we're not able to complete the flight. Obviously, the only reason we're doing the flight is so I can complete the level 5 mission to get some XP and level up for future streams. So that stream will have to be delayed. Maybe, I guess, Wednesday night we'll do that stream now. Or maybe I might end up just doing it off camera, that flight, to make sure I can get to level 5 quicker. Because that's what I want to do. Obviously, I want to get to level 5 as quick as I can. But I thought, I wanted to still stream, and I was thinking as a solution, I was saying I might want to stream this game sometime, so I thought, why not jump into Asseto Corsa Competizione this morning and give it a little go. Now, this is apparently, I'm guessing, the first time I've ever played it on my new PC. I didn't think it was, but it didn't save any of my career mode or championship or whatever, but luckily I had a previous save on my email of my account. Now, actually, it does appear to have saved my settings, even though the game says it doesn't have Steam Cloud. This stuff is not what I ported in. This is the stuff that I've done more recently. So my safety rating is actually quite good. But I don't know, the car control and consistency, I barely ever lose the car, and it went up to like 100, and then all it's done is go down. I don't really know how it works it out. Now, for this game, I have all the assists turned off. Pretty much, I think I do have all of them turned off, apart from my auto engine start. So, that's kind of why I thought, since the game, the way it works in Corima with AI difficulty, I sort of have to have the driving line turned off. And I thought, since we have it turned off, let's just leave it like that. So, today we're just going to be doing some multiplayer servers. We're literally just going to be jumping into a server and just doing a little bit of fun, really. I'm not good enough to get into the competition servers at the moment. You need to have a safety rating of 78 to get into those. So for now, just kind of chilling. I'm not the quickest of drivers on this game. I'm alright. I mean, if I had more time to learn the tracks and do setups, I'd probably be a lot quicker. And I have more time, generally I'm just jumping into these multiplayer sessions and just being like, whatever. I'm quite quick at Zolder, though. And I'm also pretty good at the Nürburgring. I know Spa, but I seem to be quite slow. Like, I'm 3 or 4 seconds off the pace sometimes. I am still an amateur rated driver, so a bronze rated driver in this game, so I am, I'm on pace with the other AM drivers. So today we're looking to race against all the red coloured drivers. Like in real life GT racing, you get a grade, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and then you have, obviously, in real life, you have your bronze drivers, your silvers, your pro-ams, and your pros. If you guys watch GT World Challenge, that's basically what this game is built around. It's built around the GT World Challenge Europe and all the other GT World Challenge series as well. I have actually been watching GT World Challenge Europe this year, and I'm a massive fan of it. I've also been watching British GT. They have a YouTube channel, and they live stream it all, which I think is amazing, because you don't have to pay for a stupid TV channel like Sky F1. Have to pay loads for that. It's not worth it at all, but, and we're going to be jumping in. My favourite car so far is the McLaren. I've done a bit of searching around. Apparently, the Ferrari is also quite easy to drive quickly. But I've just got on well with the McLaren. So that's what we'll be driving today. This is James Baldwin's car that he shares with Michael O'Brien in the British GT Championship. James Baldwin, world's fastest gamer. He was a sim racer and moved into real life racing straight into GT3s. Absolutely amazing. I think that's really cool. That he can do that. But anyway, let's get into the actual racing. It's what you guys are here to see. So when I click on server list, I like to have a little search around, really, because the quick join is a bit annoying. Now, I don't have the GT4 pack, so we're not going to be doing any racing in GT4s. So here you go. This one's at, where is this? This one's at Monza. I'm quite quick around Monza. It's one that a lot of people do. So a 7-minute quali or 12-minute quali, and then a 15-minute race. And that's the Belgium server. It's got 14 out of 16 drivers in it. It requires a little bit of a safety rating, so I think we'll go ahead and join that. I need to change my driver. Again, this is like reset half my stuff, so I'm gonna set it to the McLaren. They got the 2019 McLaren is what I like using, and then we'll just jump into it. So, just what? Oh yeah, click connect up there. Oh, it's full. Okay, it doesn't say full. What if I refresh? Oh yeah, okay. We'll pick something else then. So, ACC Belgium. That's the same one. It's not Zandvoort. This one's at Zandvoort. I quite like Zandvoort actually, so we'll give that a go. I've got the requirements, track medals too, so that means whoever goes there has to be half decent, so I quite like the look of that. I've done, when I first started playing this game, to build up my stats, I just loaded into Zandvoort and did about 10-15 laps, so I do actually, I know it quite well. Now this server's just started up, so it'll probably get busier. Right now there's only one other AM-rated driver in here and no one else. We've got a 12-minute qualifying, 3 minutes of which is already gone, and then it'll be a 15-minute race, getting on for night time, so that looks pretty cool. We'll just go ahead and click drive. You know, if it's quite a small server, so be it. I quite like the traction control set to 4 and the ABS set to 4. That's kind of what I've got used to. So that's what we'll set now, and then we'll just drive out. Am I being dumb? What's going on? Oh. Yeah, you need to set your controls to, first of all, I swapped my clutch. I swapped around my brake and my clutch because of how stiff it is on this Logitech G920, and then we need to say it's inverted. You always need to set a pedal axes if it's not pre-assigned. So I'll go ahead and do that. And now it should let us move. Yeah, because the brakes before were pressing us down, they're not now. Oh, actually, as well, I need to reassign all my controls. Also, for some reason, the driving line's turned on. What I've done, basically, I've reset. So, manual, manual, hidden. There you go. That's how I like it. And then, because what's happened is, basically, I have basically reset this game. We'll just leave all the other controls as is. And away we go. What? Why is the ideal line still there? Is that gonna go? I have it hidden. Did it not save? Right, assists. Hidden. Do I need to reload? Do I need to return to garage and then start again? Why is the ideal line still there? Right, quit. And then we'll load back in. Yeah, sorry for this. What's happened is, I think this is the first time I've ever played Asseto Corsa on this PC. And it just seems to have messed up my settings. I'm positive it wasn't the first time, but even though I've transferred, yeah, assists, they're all on manual now. So it should, hopefully, there you go, there's no driving line there now. What's my pit limiter? What's my pit limit? It used to be Y. There, Y. And then I don't really need to worry about camera swapping. We'll put it on laptop, I guess. Right, let's get out of the pits then. So that person's in the Porsche. Now, but yeah, right now it's just 2 of us in this server. But yeah, I do really like Zandvoort. It's one of my favourite circuits. Oh, a little bit quick into there. We've still got cold tyres. My mistake. We've still got cold tyres. Remember, so I need to watch that. Remember that, obviously. So we'll just warm them up a touch. Also, the elevation change on Zandvoort is so different to what it is in It's so different to what it is in the F1 game. It's mad. I won't be very quick at first either. Oh, I haven't actually raced on this game for about 2 weeks, and I haven't actually raced at Zandvoort for about over a month, so even though I was initially quick there, I probably will be dropping off a little bit. I do really like the McLaren. In my opinion, it's just like the smoothest car to drive. It feels really nice, like you know, quite easy. Apparently the Porsche is the most difficult one. But what I don't like is like I can't stand to drive the Lamborghini in this game, and yet the tutorial uses the Lamborghini. I think that's a really bad idea, because it makes you think the game's really difficult to drive on, which it isn't. It just depends on the car. But at least in my opinion, the Lamborghini feels awful in this game. Oh, bit too quick into there. There. Yeah, I'm not that good, to be honest. I'm still learning the track again. I have to sort of relearn the track, because I haven't been here for so long. But obviously, I've done no practice in this game, because I wasn't intending to play this game this morning. We were gonna be flying to Innsbruck and looking at the beautiful scenery there, but I guess, you know, plans change. I'm always rubbish into that corner. I think I get the line wrong. Maybe I should turn on the driving line, I don't know. Since it's been so long since I played this game, maybe it'd be a good idea if I did. I think I can probably brake later into there. Definitely. Again, some of this will also be a setup tweaking thing. Like, the default setups in games sometimes are pretty rubbish. Just that I don't really have the time to tweak them. You can get them, like, the thing is, this game doesn't have Steam Workshop. Like, with the F1 game, there's a workshop where you can sort of download setups, Steam Workshop. I don't really know anywhere to download setups from in Asseto Corsa, so that's another thing. I could have broke a lot later into there, honestly, but I'm being a bit more cautious, really. I'd rather just get a lap in, honestly. Well, the other person's done a 1 minute 40.9. Like, a third person's just joined. So hopefully that should be nice, having a bit more people in the race. Oh, they just left. They probably saw how quiet the server was and then just left. But how quick was that then? Was it quicker than that other person? No. Oh, it was! It was a little bit quicker than that other person. That's good. Not that starting on pole in a two-person race really means much. I carried a lot more speed through there that time, so. Well, I didn't really gain much time, so who knows? Well, I got a good exit there. I must have had a really bad exit last time, because I gained quite a bit of time there. Yeah, this has been a pretty good lap, actually. Although I'd like to go flat through there. Like, I can't seem to do that. I've just lost all the time there. It's really annoying. Never mind. I'd like to go flat through there if I could, but I can't seem to. Anyway, right, that's that then. There's only 2 people in the server, unfortunately, but I guess we'll still have an alright race. Is qualifying actually going to end? What's going on? Also, I'm going to set it to more aggressive setup, I think. I'd rather that. Right, are we going to load into the race now? What's going on? We are good. It's a 15-minute race, there's just 2 people, so maybe I should have picked a bit of a better setup, you know. A bit of a better server, but never mind. I like the traction control on that one there. And fuel, 62 litres, that's fine. I don't really know much about the fuel, so I just like to set whatever it thinks is best. But yeah, I'm going to go with the aggressive preset to try and get, you know, make the car a bit quicker. Because the aggressive preset is quicker, you just have to be more careful with the car. But because I know Zandvoort quite well, I think it'll be alright. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully it'll be alright. Should be okay. Right, we're back to the point where we can load in. Hope everyone is enjoying the stream, obviously. Although it's not exactly what we planned today, is it? But never mind. Right. After this race in this server, I'll probably just move servers because it's so quiet. You know, at the moment, you know, it doesn't really matter where I come either. It's about avoiding contact. If I do that, I can gain some safety rating points. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. My safety rating's kind of and car control. I don't know why that's going down all the time. I only lost it, like, what, twice? I didn't even lose it. I was just a bit quick.
Stay double fire.
So it wasn't really, I don't know, I don't understand it totally, but never mind.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
So what we're going to do now is basically just a rolling start. Stay with this green line. Where's the other car? Are they alongside me? Because I can't see them. I can hear the other car, but I can't see it in my mirror. Like, so I don't know where it is. Am I the only car on this server? Because if I am, we're definitely not finishing this race. We're just going to leave it. I think I'm the only car on this server, you know.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, they started from the pit lane, okay. They must have not clicked drive in time. Are they actually moving out the pit lane though, or are they just still there? Yeah, they're moving. Okay, so they didn't click the start button in time on their thing, so they're now behind me. That's what happened there. Yeah, this car feels much better on aggressive preset. Oh no, I know they're still in the pits. Okay, what's gone on here then? Why have they started in the pit lane? But they're still in the server, I think. Yeah, because it says 2 people at the top, so they're still in the server. Have they gone AFK then? Maybe they've gone AFK. Whoa!
We've got some light damage on the front.
Okay, that's the downside of the aggressive preset setup then. Felt ridiculous into there. Not that any damage actually matters now. Yeah, they just left the game. Really? Alright, forget this then. That's really annoying. Oh wait, that's 20 minutes of the stream wasted. They just left the game. Right, let's find a bigger server. I like racing against people. You know, it's quite nice to have a half big server. Right, there's one at Spa, but my safety rating's not. Oh come on, really? 48 out of 50. I don't get. I've done loads of racing at Spa, and yeah, I only have one track medal. Really confuses me. There we go. Let's try this ACC Belgium one again. That has 13 out of 16 people. Because I really want to join this. I thought that was the server I was joining initially. So they're currently. Oh, whoa! That's lucky. We just loaded right into a race. Well, there we go. That's perfect. We haven't really lost much time in the stream at all then. Oh, is it raining? Is it raining? Yeah, it is. Okay. Looking like we're probably going to put wet tyres on then. I don't really know the circuits with this because I've obviously only just... We're going to use the wet setup then, I guess. We're going to use the safe setup, I think. But how do I know what tyres to put on? That's really difficult. It says the track is greasy, so I think I'm going to put on wet tyres. Because it's not going to dry out. So time to... wait, so set up. Come on, I've got to be quick here. Tyres. How do I do this? How do I do this? Tyre. Wet. Wet. Done. Done. Drive. Right. So I've gone wet tyres. That may be a very bad idea. However, it is raining. What's the button for... Oh, God. What's the button for wipers? I forgot. I don't know what the button is for wipers. Is it that one? That one? That one? Yeah, there we go, that one. Oh, actually, it's not raining that much. I might have gone the wrong idea here. Obviously, I just loaded into the server, so I have no idea how bad it would be. But there we go. Oh, keep left. I thought I was meant to keep right. There we go. So there's 14 people in this server, and somehow I'm 15th. I don't really understand that. Actually, it's not raining, is it? It's not really raining. I should have gone on dries.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Oh no, yeah, it says there, slick tyres optimum.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Why did I do this?
3 wide. Clear on the right. All clear.
Right, this first corner is going to be absolutely manic, so
Car on the right.
I'm just going to
Clear on the
watch
right.
it. Oh,
We have some
wait,
light
someone
damage.
oh, funny, someone just bumped into me. Okay, well, that's an alright start then. However, slick tyres optimum. So, I think I'm going to have to pit anyway now, unfortunately. Although the thing is, the weather forecast said it would rain through the whole race, and it is actually raining. Because there's definitely rain showing up on my windscreen. But it's not... Actually, no, never mind. The slick tyres optimum message is just gone. So actually, maybe it was a good idea. Maybe the track's going to get wetter as we go on. Because I thought that message would stay there. Although my wet tyres are getting absolutely killed. So maybe it was a bad idea. They are crazy warm now.
Car on the left.
Right, do I want to go side by side into Ascari? I don't really. So if I don't get... Oh, no, I got the move done. Good. If I hadn't got the move done now, I would have backed out. To be honest, I'm pretty rubbish into this corner here. Yeah. Yeah, that sums it up, basically. And my wet tyre...
Damage in front of the car.
My wet tyres are dead. They've got nothing left in them. So, and you can see that everyone else spinning out behind me. So I think we're going to... I'm pretty sure I want to pit now. Unfortunately.
Car on the right.
We've got a bit of damage.
Clear on the right.
I'm gonna set dry tyres, forget this.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Because my wet tyres are absolutely... Whoa! What is that person doing? That's public lobbies for you. Yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, there you go. So we've had to pit, unfortunately, as have a few other people. So obviously a few other people made the same mistake. Now I'm going to have to pit for suspension and bodywork as well. So this race is kind of being probably going to be a bit boring now. But there you go. They're going to start working on my car now. So yeah, and you can see a few people have obviously done the same thing. Now I'm going to have to repair my car because I got a bit of damage thanks to the issues there with the car. So that's not great. 4 people in the end have had to pit. So it's not just me, luckily, that it's happened to. You know, this whole maybe starting on wets and making a mistake. You know, next time I'll learn that if it's only a little bit of spits of rain, that doesn't justify. It doesn't justify going on to wets. It just said greasy, so obviously maybe that means. And it is going to continue raining throughout the session, but I'm pretty sure, looking at how hot those wet tyres got instantly, that it was a good idea to wait. Now I need to, there you go, and off we go. So we're actually going to come out ahead of these 3 by the looks of it. So in the end, we're not in last place, we're in 10th, which is where we actually came in. So we've lost time, but we haven't lost a position in the pits there, so I'm quite happy with that. Right, let's see what we can do then. My only worry now is if it gets a bit wetter during the race, maybe it would have been better for me to stay out, but I had damage, remember, as well. Obviously because the car was pretty much undrivable into Ascari. Because of the tyres I chose, obviously that's what they heated up really quickly, so I think it was a good idea I changed. The next car, though, is absolutely miles ahead now. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I should have braked a bit early there. I think the track is slightly wet, so I've got to keep that into account. But it's not wet enough for wet tyres. It's kind of in that position. But yeah, the next car, the leader, is actually 9 seconds behind us. So yeah, we're going to be lapped this race, and also the leader is a pro. You can see by the colour of their number, meaning they are going to be quicker than me. So you can see there, look, going through that time then, the car was drivable, so obviously, you know, wet tyres was definitely a mistake, unfortunately. But now, all I've got to do now is just sort of do some clean laps. Try and build up my consistency rating, like my track rating for Monza, because I think it's only on 2 out of 3 stars. So if I have a few clean laps, I can get that up to 3 stars, which will give me a bit of a driver rating boost. So we'll just try and do that, because you know, the leader is way quicker than me. So, you know, at the moment I'm in 10th, and the next car ahead of me is 79 seconds ahead. So unless they have an issue, you know, I'm basically out of this race now in terms of fighting anyone. What on earth? Those brakes are terrible. I broke where I normally would, and yeah, just before the 150 metre board, and that wasn't a good idea. So I think maybe the track is still quite wet, possibly. The leader is now right behind me, pretty much, so it kind of says how slow I am, really. I mean, I kind of knew that. I'm not the quickest of drivers in the world in this game. I'm better on the F1 game and Project Cars. Project Cars 2, that is. Project Cars 3 is another matter. But 12th place has come out, and they're only 38 seconds. Yeah, 38 seconds ahead of me is the next car. So, and then behind me, obviously, the leader. I'm just going to get out of the way of the leaders, to be honest. As soon as they come near me, because I'm nowhere near their race. And I'll get a bit of safety rating from letting them by, you know, having cars pass me and clean. So that's kind of a bonus, obviously. Hopefully as well, the fact I can just do some calm laps now will mean my car control rating might go up a little bit. There's so much for wanting to race with other people. It's just turned into a bit of a relaxed session anyway. Actually, the leader on that last lap didn't gain too much time on me. Only about a second and a half, which is not bad considering they're pro and I'm amateur. That does make a difference because they've been playing the game longer, they've got a better safety rating, they've got better stats than me. But, what was happening there? I was pressing down the gears and the gears just did nothing. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I was pressing down on the gears and nothing happened, so that confuses me a little bit. I can brake later into there, I think. Right, the lead is really close now. And they're all in Ferraris. All the leaders are in Ferraris. So maybe I'll give the Ferrari a go in the next session.
Car on the left.
I'll just let the leader by nicely. Don't want any issues with them. They're quite quick. Oh, car number 75 got a drive-through. Are they ahead of us? Then normally you have to pit or something to get a drive-through, so probably not. And second place is now right behind us as well, so we'll have to let them by. I'm just going to let them past here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'll just let them past and then turn into the corner. Obviously they're leading. The next leader though is actually 12.5 seconds behind, so they probably won't be much of an issue for us. It's not a long race, remember, there's only 5 minutes left. If I hadn't pitted, I probably would have been quite quick.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
This is what I mean, I'm positive the car control stat is bugged. It's gone down. It was on 69, it's now 68. But I haven't lost the car all race, apart from one incident at the start. And then it was on 69 still after that. So I don't understand why it's gone down since then. Like, what have I done to lose the car, you know? Like, I haven't done anything. Oh dear. Oh, come on, really? As soon as I say I haven't lost the car, what happens? Oh, hang a minute. The car with a drive-through is the one ahead of us, so maybe we can battle them. Oh, wow, so 75, the car that had to stop-go, just been given another one. Also, somehow we're up into 9th place. We were in 10th, so I don't really know how that's happened, but you know, I'm not complaining. 9th out of 14 cars that started the race. I think there might still be that many in the yeah, 14th. I think there are still 14 cars in the server. Rip. I was fiddling around with the ABS and I totally missed my braking point.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
I slowed down as I was meant to. No, whatever. I guess I'm not that good around Monza then. I was trying to read the chat, Rip. Wait, there's no mouse. Where's the mouse? I've lost my mouse. Right, let's return to garage a minute. This race has just totally failed. I was trying to read chat and then something just went wrong. You know what, just forget this. Yeah, where's my mouse gone? There it is. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. RIP. Also, apparently I must have not set a lap because there's nothing showing up there. Right, let's quit that. I'm going to try the Ferrari. You know, I think let's try the Ferrari now. I haven't actually raced that one before, so maybe it'll be a good idea. Maybe I'll be a bit quicker in the Ferrari. Apparently it's quite a quick car, so here we go. Let's try quick join, because quick join always loads us into something that isn't a race. How is the realism beginner, by the way? I turned all the assistants like off and things. There you go, qualifying. This is the same server that I was just in, almost. But we'll try Monza again with this car then. We'll see how quick I am. Because I've never driven the Ferrari, so it'll be interesting. If it feels better than the McLaren, I'll just keep driving that. I want to give the Lexus a go as well. I think that'll be quite nice. Anyway. The car's not turning much at the moment. It's not feeling awesome because it's got the tyres, right, that are really cold. So I need to warm those up. But yeah, I don't know why. I do find that the majority of competitive the majority of servers on this game, they're always at Monza. I don't know why that is. Actually, this car does feel quite nice. It's quite different to the McLaren, but it's very drivable. It's very like it does turn into corners quite well. Maybe I'll be quicker in this car then.
Slow car ahead.
It feels really good through some of these corners. Maybe I should turn the driving line on. Honestly, I think I should. So I think that'll help me. Right, let's do a little bit of weaving here to get some heat in the tyres. Right, it's going to be a good test of how I like the car. Yes, this car's actually better than the McLaren. At keeping it stable, this is the best car I've driven so far. I was quite quick into there, well, for my standards anyway, and it felt quite good. Yeah, MC Parabolica, it's quite good as well, so that's nice. I think we'll keep using this car. We'll keep using this one. I would like to move a bit forward though. I'm not sure whether I can do that. What are the camera controls? I don't know what the camera controls are. It's better under braking than the McLaren. The McLaren like really struggles to brake at Monza. I don't know why, but like even when I brake where I'm meant to, like there, it always overruns. I don't know why. Maybe it's something I do. But yeah, this car feels really nice, I have to say. We'll see what lap time I can do in it. If I can do any higher than a 153, 154, then it's quicker than the McLaren. You know, because that's kind of what I do in the McLaren. When I'm going quickly anyway, I do a 153, 154. But yeah, so far I quite like the Ferrari. But also apparently the Porsche is the hardest one to drive in this game, so I probably won't ever give the Porsche a try. But so I tried the Lamborghini and that's rubbish. I can't stand it. But this Ferrari is actually quite nice. Apparently the Bentley's quite good in this game as well, so maybe I'll have to give the Bentley a go. The Bentley's massive. Like, everyone calls it the Boatley on the GT World Challenge YouTube streams in the chat. Because it is massive. Like, it's kind of nuts that you can race a Ferrari. That's what Banter Performance does in GT racing, though. It's why I really like GT racing. You know, you've got a Ferrari, and then a Lamborghini, an Audi, a Lexus, you know, a Honda, and a Bentley all racing each other, and it works. Whoa! A 151.7. That's my quickest ever lap round Monza, I have to say. And somehow my car control's gone down. Logic? I don't know. But this car definitely does feel quicker than the McLaren. Whoa! I say how stable it is, and then it spins out weirdly.
Please try to stay on the track.
But yeah, a 151 for me. That's almost as quick as those pro drivers were doing in the race. The quickest of all the AMs, apart from the Mercedes seems to be quite quick round here. But yeah, we have to put it out again now. Yeah, that's sort of my fault there. I think I got on the curb, I took a weird line. I don't know, the braking into that corner, the marker balls, those, like, it's about, you need to brake just before the 150, not at the 150. So I quite often get it messed up. I always get the braking messed up into that corner. From the pits as well, I have no idea where I need to brake. But this car so far feels really nice. It feels better than the Lamborghini. No, better than the Ferrari. I'm almost as quick as a pro driver, in fact. Only 3/10 off them, and they're all Ferraris up here, so... I think the Ferrari is not necessarily the quickest car, but it's the quickest car when you're not very good. Like, if you drive a car quite calm, like I do, like, you know, I don't like the car stepping out too much. This one's perfect, you know? I much prefer a slightly tight race car than a loose race car. So it's kind of suits me, this car, I guess. But I want to find out how to move the camera. That's quite annoying. It's a little bit low down, in my opinion. I need to get quicker through Ascari, though. I'm not very quick through there. Apparently, I always overdrive corners according to the car control, like stat. But when under the box it says how to improve, it's always blank. Unless I'm just being silly, but it's always blank when I look. So it's kind of like, how can I improve if the feedback it's giving me there's none? So it kind of confuses me in a way. Actually, I should have gone low fuel as well. That's one thing I should do for qualifying. Low fuel does actually make quite a large difference to the lap time. Maybe that's why I'm so slow in qualifying as well. But yeah, so far I'm quite liking this Ferrari. The braking's still not very reliable into there.
There's a slow car ahead.
Well, I got a better exit than the last time, so maybe it was alright in the end. Overall, the better exit sort of cancels it out. Well, there's a Ferrari in the gravel over there. Not good.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I wasn't quite as quick through there as I was last time yet. That first lap I set, I don't think I can get a lot better, honestly. Yeah, I always overdrive the corners. I think that's what it means, but I don't really know how to stop doing that. I think I've got to get on the power later, maybe. Like, I've just got to wait. You know, because I do quite a bit of karting. It's not like karts. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm in 7th right now out of 16, so I'm not bad. But this lap hasn't been very quick. But right, I'm just working on the car control side of things as well. I want that stat to start going up, not down, the car control, but I don't really know why it even goes down. It started off at like 100. I built it to 100 really easily, and then from there it's just gone down. So that's why I think it's kind of bold.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I think maybe I got 100 too soon, and it's kind of made me like think my rating is higher than it should be or something. I think I got a very good run through that first corner that time. So that's allowed me to gain quite a bit of time. If I can get into the 150s, that'd be great. I mean, in the McLaren, I was doing 52s and 53s. So, you know, I'm much quicker in this, at least at Monza. I mean, at Zolder, I was very quick in the McLaren. I'm actually very quick at Zolder. It was when I did my first career mode race, that's probably why. I've had a lot of practice there. I haven't really done much career mode since, so it probably explains that. Like, since then, I did career mode at Brands Hatch and then sort of gave up. Because I really hate Brands Hatch in this game. It doesn't... The GP part of Brands Hatch, I just don't like. I like the national circuit, but the GP circuit, it's those extra, like, they're quite tight corners. They're not quite fast enough for you to go flat. So I'm not very quick. So it means I always push to go quicker and then end up going slower. That's kind of how a GT car works, and with a lot of racing, you know. If you push hard, it actually makes you slower, in a way. But this lap so far, actually, has been very, very good. So, who knows? But, you know, if I can get into a 150s, I'll be very happy. Yeah, oh, I didn't want to lose the lap, so I lost a lot of time there. I didn't want to, like, lose the lap time, though, so... But never mind, though. I'm still... Okay, magically, in that lap, my car control went down. This is why I think it's bugged. The car control went from 67 to 66. How? That was a good lap where I lost it 0 times. The car didn't even get loose, so I don't get it. I didn't feel like I overdrove the corners. I didn't feel like I did anything. Oh, this is not my last lap, so if I can improve, that would be nice. I reckon I can improve around Parabolica, which is the last corner, as I was quite slow into there. But we've had a pretty rubbish run there, so I've lost a lot of time. So, but look, I mean, I lost a good 2 tenths at least in Parabolica last time, so I can probably gain some of that back. Oh dear, never mind, I'm not getting that back now. I got on the curb, forget that then. Right, qualifying's over, so I'm just going to park up.
Some severe damage on the rear.
Nice.
Lap invalidated.
Someone just boshes into me. Anyway, yeah, overall then we're 8th. Out of all the AMs, only 2 of them were quicker than us. A lot of them didn't manage to set a lap time, probably because they were, you know, like exceeding track limits too often or something and getting their times deleted. That's probably the most likely cause of that. But yeah, I mean, this stream will probably only be about an hour and a half long. Something like that. We've got a 15-minute race now. So that's good. 15 minutes to just sort of, well, see what we can do, I guess. I'm not the quickest of drivers, as you've probably already seen. Although in a race, I can normally do quite well out of other people making a lot of mistakes. Why is that person doing donuts in the pit lane? I just love public lobbies sometimes. I mean, someone did a 48.3. The Mercedes are looking quite quick here, actually. There's 3 Mercedes, and they're in the top 4. And then the Ferraris, and then the Audis aren't looking very quick. Maybe I'll have to give the Mercedes a go then as well. But apparently the Mercedes is quite difficult. But maybe, you know, I'll just see, I guess. No matter what car it is, I don't think it's going to make me a lot quicker. So, I mean, out of the AMs, I'm actually pretty good. You know, there's actually, they're silver. They're not pros. They're silvers. But they're pros. Yeah, the white is pro. But yeah, that's me. I'm actually 3rd out of all the amateurs, so I'm actually quite quick for a bronze rated driver, but I'm not quite quick enough to be a silver rated driver yet. Right, we're going to go into the next session now, or... There you go. Yeah, the time it takes to load everyone in is so mad. What on earth? There's 22 people in the server now? That's a busy server. How many are going to be in the race? Because some of these people are probably disconnected. Because I thought this server only had space for 16 people. I'm pretty sure it does. Because that's why they've not set laps. What's going on here as well? Why are we just being held in qualifying? Oh, there we go. So there's 15 people in the server. Only 2 AMs starting ahead of me. It's optimum track conditions. That's really good. We're just going to keep the setup as is, I think. However, I am going to go into... I'm going to turn down the traction control a little bit. And then adjust ABS. I like less ABS because it makes your braking a bit quicker. And you can still get away with not looking up, even with 4. So we've got to wait now until it's 30 seconds until session start, and then we're allowed to actually spawn into the seat. There's one McLaren here. There's a lot of Ferraris. So obviously the Ferrari is quite a popular car. I always thought the McLaren was quite popular, but maybe not. A few people. I think that bar next to them is their ping, their internet connection speed. So if that's the case, that's not very good for the drivers who are red. And amber, like orange, but you know, I think it's ping, like internet speed, although I'm not totally sure. Alright, there we go, we're into the game then. We've got enough fuel for 19 laps, which is easily enough for 15 minutes around Monza. We're only going to do about probably 9 laps, so I probably could have got away with fueling a lot less. I'm honestly probably not even going to do 9 laps, probably going to be caught up in some accidents or something. How has my safety rating gone down? Oh, that must have been after that person piled into me at the end. I think I slightly got in their way. I think it was slightly their fault and slightly my fault.
Stay double file.
I think it's a bit of both.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Well, I'll try and warm up the tyres as much as I can in a few seconds, but also, sometimes people seem to be, like, way ahead of where they actually are. It is all ghosted at the start here, so if someone goes a bit slower than we are, and they shouldn't be, it is ghosted, so it doesn't matter. I think about 62 is... No, 63 I think is about the speed they want to maintain. In the end, we were still within the greens, we shouldn't get a penalty, we should be alright.
Green light. Good okay.
Yep, we're good. Don't think anyone got a penalty out of that, so that's alright. Right, let's watch other people now. Because going into turn 1, this is going to be mad at Monza. This just happens.
Clear on the right.
I'm just going to back out of it and then wait for the chaos to happen. Like it obviously will.
Car on the right. Clear
Yep,
on the
there's
right.
someone facing the wrong way. And all sorts of carnage.
Clear on the left.
What on earth? Did someone hit me? Someone's hit me. I knew that would happen. I knew someone would just pile into me.
Slow car ahead.
But even when I'm careful, I still get piled into by somebody. It's really annoying. And now I'm in last. It's just like every time. Even when something, you know, even when I have a good start, and I actually, like, try not to crash. That's, again, it's just public lobby. Someone's going to get spun around and craziness is going to happen. It just seems like I'm always the one affected by it. At least it means we can come through the field now. Because I am quicker than the majority of people in this server. However, for some reason I spawned in with ridiculously cold tyres. And now I've got quite a few.
Car on the right.
And now I've got a bit of damage as well, which isn't helping me. But yeah, I spawned in with really cold tyres. I don't exactly know why. Normally spawning with tyres that are at least a little bit okay. They're not normally that bad. And this damage is really hurting me, so... But luckily, I'm actually quicker than quite a few of the amateur drivers in this field, so I should be able to gain a few places. The guy behind me is actually a pro, so he'll probably end up coming through me at some point and actually overtaking me, I'd expect. Whoa, this guy's just lost it. This is why I don't like certain cars in this game. They are very easy to lose it in a lot of corners. My safety rating really didn't go down after that start. I mean, maybe it's because the game realised it wasn't my fault, I guess. So therefore gave the other person a penalty. That kind of makes sense. The system in this game is actually quite good for that. It does seem to be able to pick up whose fault it was quite easily. It does seem to know who it was that caused the problems. But yeah, my car damage is actually not feeling that bad. So hopefully it'll be okay. We're doing alright now though.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, more carnage into this corner then by the looks of it. Yep. Just as expected, more carnage.
Car
So
on
got
the right.
that Mercedes is a problem, I think. I think they actually started near the front, so they're probably quite quick. I think because they're pro and they're in a Mercedes. Like, all the Mercedes were in the top 4, so something's gone wrong there. But yeah, we'll just try and gain as many places as we can now. We were in 15th, so 13th is pretty good. But it's like that in public lobbies, honestly. As long as you don't make a mistake, you're actually set for quite a good race. Because of the carnage that goes on, there's just a lot of it. Well, that's why public lobbies are actually quite fun, though. It's a different sort of racing. It's like Wreckfest crossed with real-life racing. It's kind of... it's a bit of both, which kind of makes it quite fun. Right, I might let this guy through here, because he's quicker than me. I just, you know, I don't see the point in fighting him. If I can maybe follow him and he slows down other people, I don't want to have someone, you know, all over the back of me causing problems, you know? Oh, someone went off there. That was not good. I'm actually back alongside the pro driver now, but he's probably going to be better braking into this next corner.
Clear on the left.
Oh, actually, I did really well into there. I had a pretty good run through there. Right, let's see if I can get this next position here. Because I've had quite a good exit, but the pro driver had an even better exit, so I might follow him.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I forgot to shift up there. That was my mistake. This will be boosting my safety rating, though. It's all good. Racing other people safely is what puts up your safety rating, so that's what I want. Obviously, I want quite a high safety rating. It's one of the most important stats, really. It's like on iRacing. You know, safety rating is very important. Oh, he's actually overrun the corner, so I can get past him there.
Clear on the left.
That's good. And someone else is in the gravel. I don't know how I'm keeping up with this pro driver. My guess is he's just going to zoom away now. Now we're past the traffic a bit more, but you know, if I can keep up with him, that'll be really good. Maybe he has damage. You know, obviously he got spun around. That's why he's even back here in the first place. Because, you know, I'm not very quick at this game. I'm the first one to admit that. I'm not massively quick. However, at the moment, you know, I'm in 11th after a poor start. We started what, 8th anyway, so we haven't actually lost that much.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Considering how we were played around with at the start, so just getting spun around at every opportunity. My car control has gone to 66, it hasn't actually gone down since. So maybe in this Ferrari, I'm actually quite good. Got a bit of toe here, a bit of a slipstream maybe. And yeah, the pro driver's definitely starting to pull away now. He did a quicker lap that time.
Slow car ahead.
I think someone had a little bit of an incident, but that's cleared now. But there. But yeah, I'm actually going quite quickly here now. It's alright. I'm doing alright. My safety rating's gone up to 49 now, so my safety rating is making some good progress during this race, despite going down initially thanks to, you know, what happened in qualifying and all that. I don't know why the car got so loose through there, but it did. I'm really getting on with this Ferrari though. I mean, I searched it up, like what's the sort of, you know, best beginner car in this game, and everyone was saying it was the Ferrari. The McLaren was up there, but apparently the Ferrari is the easiest. And I'm actually really getting on with it. So I'm actually quite quick in it, so I'm kind of quite happy with that. We're in 11th quite safely now, unless, you know, 9th place starts drifting back.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
In fact, yeah, there has been a bit of an incident ahead, so I've got to watch what that person does getting back on. Good, they were good. They didn't bothering everybody, that was good. So I'm actually up into 10th place now.
Keep it up.
So we've only lost 2 places from the start. despite our slightly dodgy start. Also, I'm getting better at not overdriving the corners with this car. It's a lot harder to overdrive in this car than it was in the McLaren. That's actually been a really good lap. I've set a 1:52.2. It's looking like it's going to be. Yeah, that's really good for a race lap time. For me, that's good. Obviously, the pro driver ahead has just absolutely destroyed that, but that's going to be expected. That's why they're, a gold or platinum rated driver, and I'm a bronze rated driver. They are quicker than me. My rating's constantly going down thanks to the car control, but once safety rating gets to 50, I can unlock the next thing, which is racecraft, and then that'll put up my rating a bit more. When you get a stat to 50, you unlock the next stat until you've unlocked all of them, apart from competition rating, which you can only get in competition servers. So I want to get my safety rating to 50. I might not be able to do it in this race, but I think I'll be able to do it at some point. Because it's normally towards the start of the races that I gain safety rating. You always gain safety rating when you battle other people. And I'm pretty sure I'm still 2 stars at Monza. So I think I might be able to get the 3rd star in this Ferrari. It's actually very quick, and I haven't really made any mistakes. As you can see, my car control stat is still there at 66. I've gone quicker again into the 51.9s. This lap's looking like it's going to be if I keep it up. You can see from the predicted lap time, so it's really good. But yeah, I have to battle other people really for the safety rating to go up. You have to be around other cars safely. That's kind of how you gain safety rating. But there we go, yeah, it's going to be a 51.9 that lap there, but probably. Yeah, 51.909, so that's really good. I'm getting quicker then. Still no match for the pro ahead of me, but my consistency went down. I think that's because I'm going quicker. Managed to brake really late into there actually, and I still got it stopped. So the brakes on this car are definitely better than the McLaren. Maybe it's the default setup. Also 11th place, who was ahead of me by quite a bit, who spun out, is now catching me. So maybe there's a goal for this race. If 11th does come knocking to try and keep them behind, that'll be good. We'll see. I had a quite good run through that sequence of corners there. But yeah, my car control is not going down with this Ferrari nearly as much as it was going down with the McLaren. It's not going up, it's still 66, but it's good to see. Now, 9th place, okay. 9th place has now lost the place to 8th, and I'm catching up on them, so we might catch them before the end. There's only 4 minutes left, though. I reckon I'd be a lot quicker as well if I reduce the amount of fuel that I took in. Like, I don't need nearly as much fuel as the default setup gives me. I can probably take half of that into the race and it would be okay. Oh, there you go, there's 7th and 8th now fighting. So that pro that got past me has basically just gone shooting up through the field, which is kind of expected, obviously. You know, I mean, they qualified 1st, 2nd or 4th. I'm not really sure which one they were, but they qualified quite high up. This silver rated driver in 9th, I'm actually catching them a little bit. They just did a 154.1. That time I actually did a 51.8. So I'm getting quicker all the time. 51.8 is actually quite decent. And remember, I actually have 14 seconds of damage on my car. I checked just after that contact at the start, and it said it would take 44 seconds to repair to do a pit stop. 30 seconds of that is the tyres, so 44 seconds of damage I'm currently carrying, which obviously does affect my performance by quite a bit, although the car feels okay. So it's obviously not affecting me too much. Oh, there you go, the car control has gone down. Obviously it has to go down. Now the pace stat as well, that needs improving, but you can only improve that by doing the super stint and super hot lap challenges. In the game, you can't do that. You can't improve that stat in lobbies or regular races. It has to be a hot stint or a hot lap challenge that you improve your pace. So Maybe that'd be a good idea. Oh, yeah, 9th place is making a lot of mistakes. 11th is actually catching me as well, so I've got to watch that. It looks like we probably have maybe 1 or 2 more laps now. It depends on what the leader does.
Slow car ahead.
Okay, it looks like they're out of the race then. I don't know what they're doing. They've just decided to take themselves out of the race, I think. So that's another free position for me then. We are actually catching 8th place now. We're into 9th then, so we're only 1 place away from where we started. So considering our start, this has been a very successful race. And honestly, when I first started driving the McLaren, I thought that was the best car in this game. I absolutely loved it, but this Ferrari, it's even better. It's absolutely amazing to drive, so I think I'm going to keep using the Ferrari from now on. Yeah, that was a 52.2, so we were a bit slower. That time I was quite slow into Ascari, so that's probably why. No, I think this one's the last. Actually, no, it probably isn't the last lap since the leader. We haven't had the notification to say the leader's on the last lap. No, my mistake. That's my fault. Now we've got to go around all these polystyrene blocks.
You'll give it a warning for exceeding track limit.
Yeah, I broke a little bit late there.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
That was my fault. Oh wow! 8th place just went off. 8th place just lost it. Oh, and the car behind me's got a drive-through. The guy that was catching me has a drive-through penalty. Wow. I'm getting a lot of luck, aren't I? I think. I'm going to get bonus safety rating actually for finishing the race. So that'll be good. This lap's been a lot quicker, but that's okay, the leader's on the final lap now, so this won't be my last lap. The next one will be. But yeah, that car behind me is now just gone, thanks to the, maybe he's just seen that he's got a drive-through and then just sort of left it. And there's no point really trying to fight for positions anymore if you know you've got a drive-through anyway. So yeah, now onto my last lap. 7th place, I think, is quite far ahead. Yeah, 6.5 seconds, so unless something happens, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I actually did a 51.2 that time round, partially because of the mistake I made. However, saying that, I did actually go through all the polystyrene blocks, meaning that I did serve, you know, the time that I should have. Yeah, they've just given up, haven't they? They've just been disqualified. Yeah, so there you go. See, I'm actually gaining time, look, by not going through those polystyrene blocks at the end. Because you get a worse run out of the corner. No! That was not good, a bit of a mistake there. Like, come on, go. Because 9th place is 4 seconds behind me, so it's not a massive deal. If I can finish where I started, despite that ridiculous start and going back to last place. I can't believe the start though. I was so cautious and so like careful, and yet still I managed to get hit and bumped around. Awesome. Oh, there you go. I must have achieved 3 stars at Monza because my track rating's gone from 79 to 80. So that's really good. That's like my overall track skill, how competent I am at each track in total. Although I think that stat is too high. Like, I'm only competent at about 4 tracks. So how it's 80 out of 100, I don't really know. Yeah, this last lap has not been very good, but, you know, as long as we come out in 8th place, where we were going to anyway, I don't really mind. You know, 8th place out of, what, the 15 that started this race? 16 that started this race, I don't know. That's pretty good. I said we'd do 9 laps, and we come home to do our 9th lap as well, so that's really good. Across the line we go. And our safety rating got 4 bonus trust, didn't put us over to 50, unfortunately. If I get a bit of close racing with this person, I wonder if it'll give me a bonus safety rating.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Because it does. I found actually, I did like donuts and things at the end of one race, and I actually put down my car control. But I think we're gonna finish the stream here. You know, I said about an hour and a half, but I'm kind of done now. And the stream we were gonna do today would have only been an hour, so because it was only a 110-mile flight. That was a good race. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think we'll finish the race. I think we'll finish it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought that was a really, really fun race. I'll just check on Air Company to see if it's back up. Nope, still down, so that's a shame that they're still down. But there we go, that was a really good race, actually. Really good. We only managed to get, you know, one race, bit of practice in there as well. It's kind of a bit of a strange kind of stream today. The way it was put together, literally last minute, kind of, you know, I was just like, oh, Air Company's down and has been for hours, so it won't be coming back up. There's no scheduled date at the moment for it coming back up, unfortunately, so I'll just check their Discord now before I finish, but I'm pretty sure that they are not, they haven't said anything. No. So unfortunately, yeah, it's just going to have to go back up whenever, really. Hopefully it'll be you know, good by next Wednesday. Hopefully it should be. But I hope you guys really enjoyed today's stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Something a little bit different. Bye bye.